Just about to get started. Langley. And a new season is officially underway.
I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Late on that fastball. Cease making his first start of the year. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
That's out.
Certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that. And many times he's got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Cease, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and the count is 1-2. In the dirt.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Not close with that one. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Two on, 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 left on to the bottom of the first. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Severino. Chris, how about a scouting report? Here's George Springer to start it off.
Right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And he chases that one. 1 away.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1. Ball, that's outside.
That's in there. 2-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard. Alejandro Kirk now. He's one of the toughest hitters in the league to strike out.
You know, this guy's got elite bat-to-ball skills, and he doesn't look like your prototypical hitter, but, man, he can rake.
Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Man at first, 1 away. And
That's
another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. The throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 1 out. That one's in there. 0-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
1-1. And a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And a payoff pitch. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run is in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair.
Sanchez. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. To the right side, McNeil. Tosses to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on top of the second. Jeff McNeil stands in.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho on the move. 2 away.
Batting 8, left fielder.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. Check
Ball.
swing. He held up. Ball 1. That one at triple digits.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Caught him looking for the K. Hayes go quickly. Here in Toronto on opening day, and Siggy, Jays fans have returned to Rogers Center for the first time since the Game 7 loss in the World Series.
Yeah, you just had to bring it up, didn't you, Boog?
It's sort of my job.
Well, what a series that was. So great for baseball. It's too bad a team had to lose it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Here's Andres Jimenez. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His dad, a Hall of Famer. Jr. debuted at the age of 20 back in 2019. And then in April of 2025 signed that monster 14-year, $500 million deal. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays held in check. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses, and the count is filled up. That one
That's
misses.
ball 4.
So a
Take the
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what,
Up
he
next
earned that
for the
walk.
A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. That's 5 straight.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that one. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Up next for the
First
A's,
and
the
second,
designated
no
hitter,
outs.
Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan and it's working.
Slider clips the zone.
Ball 1.
First and second, no outs here on opening day. Got him swinging. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Wilson in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one
That's ball
misses.
3.
Full count now.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Payoff pitch, and they're all
Ball
loaded
4.
up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with
Right
control.
fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. All loaded up here in game one of this 3-game set. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hey!
On the ground to third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter gone into third.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Ball. Ball.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Here goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Clark on his way over. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Varsho around third. The relay. Safe. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And now Davis Schneider. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Nice grab to first. Throws low.
Nearly
a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. First and second, 1 out. Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
That's ball 2.
That's to third. Cortez over to McNeil. What a double play that was. Inning over. The Jays push across a run on this double. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. On the ground to short. Jimenez. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. A little too early. Strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there for a strike. The A's down by 4. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. Cortez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Got it. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Fought off foul.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Here's the 0-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Springer,
ball,
the next to
inside.
hit, takes ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball in for a strike. 1 and 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Blue Jays. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's down.
Safe
He made
at
it.
second
Safe.
with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Ball 2.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch kicks
That's
away.
ball 3.
And the runner holds. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tyler Rogers.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next offering misses. Ball 1. Clark, the runner at second with 1 away. This one in the air, right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. He'll score easily. They're on the board, 4-1. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
One down, runner at third. Nick Kurtz will hit next. 1 for 2. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Yep, that ball went out.
Chance to
Hang
collect
on.
himself now
Got
as
time.
he asks for time. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ball game.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Hey. Ball 1.
The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Cortez. Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down. Bases empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Addison Barger.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they succeed.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 5-1.
Hey!
1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air, right field. And chest foul. Barger off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But they pick up. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tommy Nance, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Scherzer getting cranked up as well. Gets the outside corner with that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
This one in the air, center field. Then there's 1 down. Ripped on a line. Fair ball. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Man at second. And he swings through that one. Way inside, gets out of the way. And it remains 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second here on opening day. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here comes the manager out of
For the
Tommy Nance gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit. Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, back
Just
outside.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. McNeil headed home. He'll score. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Denzel Clark. On the ground.
Foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. Out towards right center field. Springer in position. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-2. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 6th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, J.T. Ginn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Chopper right side. He steps on the bag. 1 away.
Hey!
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Got him. That's the 2nd out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
A little bit low.
Nope.
3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for George Springer.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Ball 1 low.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Outside low. 3 balls and a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. Out to short. Wilson flips it. Nicely done for the out. One left for Toronto. They're still out in front 5-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Nance, the tall righty. He features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Strike 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Going 1. Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball 1.
No question about. This one, it's out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tommy Nance won't go any further. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back. So they bring on the veteran, Jimmy Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's out number 3. The A's get one on this homer. It's now 5-3.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen. So I'm good.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Guerrero thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 2-1. Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. The 3-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Ball in.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. That pitch clips the outside corner, and now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Varsho stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Back here at Rogers Center, now it's the right fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it
outside
with multiple hits.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Carlos Cortez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing, he dodges that fastball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Now pitching for the
So a new
A's,
pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Hey!
And that's it for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Ball. Nope. Outside.
In the dirt, ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Ripped to right. And that is that. It's the Blue Jays. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. Time.
We got time. Hey.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Hoffman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Pitch hitter coming on, Zach Geloff. Looking to start something with one gone. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and they get the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away.
The baseball and put it in play.
Fastball almost got him there.
Ball, that's low.
Here's a 2-2. And
Ball,
delivers
that's out.
outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
3-2 on the way. And they'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5.
Pull the ball, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the weather, pitch stop, hop out, hit the block, service up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. That school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Ain't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the door, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Move the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Club. West Side players and the West Side thugs showing West Side love. It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. sky, and I can't see the dawn. No.
As I sit in my b-boy stance, with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants. I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from my tennis shoes, walking to the store, caught up nigga slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say nah. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions.
The Pope and his folks got us under the scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl liver oil. You went behind my back like Ludo when he cut up olive oil. Two things I hate, lies and things, they make my blood boil. But what constricted on my soul that they call wheels of steel.
Make it, but it only took 30 minutes to take it. Cut that crow clean up, I did, but I did so not safely. Don't want no for no rain.
Yeah, we take no like stopped up commodes. Gotta collect call, they done locked up my folks. Low blow, hit me in the left ventricle. We won't be able to ride out to 2004.
But not for long, cause we got a better serve. Trying to take your other people for your rims, hit the curve for you swerving, bust your forehead. Go ahead, go ahead. More for me while you ride to the beat.
Drop like tears, like for fears. You know, shout, shout, let it all out just for my peers and pupils who feel like it's time to unwind. Like December 31st, 1999. Wheels of steel.
Anybody out there still give a about me? You still see what they thought I could be? I gambled away all the loving I ever had, and my cheap one-night romance and always turned bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo long dog and do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Oh, everybody seen the thing I changed since I somebody else. But I gambled away every love I ever had. Like a cheap one, not romance, and always come back. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're all getting along without me, as far as I can tell. But maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo. Lord knows I do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, just like that.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast. Foot on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
Told up friends, to bring a friend, took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, I so deep. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace, she protect I rock for nexus. I forget that we got exes, seem like 3Q and as we exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix on the brains behind them all sad majestic. Is a super sub to take us for a ride. I gotta dip real quick, let the course arrive.
You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood. Falling in love with you, you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new. It's fun when it's new until it's old news.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R Kim with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer and Hyoka, dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issei Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion of checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure, the difference is clear. He missed a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah. I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the main, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust on the plane, examining different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name is irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. But on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farm, and here go the special, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farm, and here go the special, I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, I'm Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in a mint. I take a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater and links. Call up a Uber, stop at the corner, I probably won't flutter that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stirring up Bojangles, I keep a 3-piece. Throw me in a couple of beats. I send back the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots. My wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they hitting and tricking. The shady, I don't wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer, and he'll go to special, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer, and he'll go to special, I got no vendettas.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, Much more. I'm on fire, I'm burning, I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news, there'd be bad news. Writings on the wall. Ooh. I'll just keep on giving till I just can't keep on living anymore. And it's bad news. It's bad news. It's bad news.
Yo sé que no te gustó que yo plantara bandera, pues lo que dice mi voz, oye sonero, se repite donde quiera. Tú te creías que eras dueño de todo y me decías que el mundo andaba a tu modo. Y de bandera
girl. I was specified and happy at the same time. I want you to be mine.